Good morning everyone, it's 7:30 now and I'm taking you to the morning market. I have done this video before about the morning market thing, but I'm gonna do it again. You know, things have changed a little bit every now and again. You know, when I travel for a little while and then coming back and started to see things change, so it's worth to revisit again. And then I'm gonna take you to the largest community market in Luang Prabang as well. It's where local people get all their everything, you know, from clothing, from fresh produce, from meat, from snacks, cracker, homemade cookies, whatever is all in there. So we're gonna visit there together. Let's do that. And by the way, Happy New Year. Is 2024 now, and I'm so glad that we made it to this point. So far we've survived, and let's hope for all the best in 2024. Yeah. So this girl selling flower is where they buy it and donate it to the temple. เขาจีมาเลย
เจ้าหมดแล้ว
อ๋อตายไปแล้ว
มาด่านให้อ่ะล้างให้หมดแล้วสดอ่ะ
Yeah, I'm a little bit too late. So this is very typical Luang Prabang. This is very typical Luang Prabang snack. Not snack. It's kind of. It's very similar to banh mi in Vietnam. You know, the bread with some chicken, pork, and some chili sauce and veggies in there. It's like burger, but different versions of burger in the from the West. By the way, today is a big day for Buddhist people. It's the full moon day, so that's why you saw people selling flowers. We call it stupa flower. It's decorated with marigold. So they're gonna buy these flowers and then bring it to the temple to place it in front of the Buddha. Is a sign of making marriage, you know. These golden flowers represents or symbolize the prosperities, and we believe that, you know, in the future when we die we may go to heaven, or you know, if we ever reincarnated we will be born in a richer family. Okay, that's the belief. Yeah, this is the morning market. Like I said, it opened from 4:30 until 10. So here is what you can get, all type of local snacks. Oh, I need a cut. Oh, done.
Cốt mẹ.
Cốt, thôi vậy nó dặn lên tụi nó không có phải.
Mà quạt Ô Liêu bên này nè. Ô Liêu đây mày gặp mẹ.
This is all type of chili sauces. Wow. Sticky rice cake.
จะไม่ได้เหรียญเงินจริงใช่ไหมนะ
There are a lot of Thai tourists. You can hear them talking because the Lao and Thai people understand each other. This is coconut pancake. It has coconut milk, some flour, and sugar syrup. It's very good.
ก็มาชอบก็คือดีนะเดี๋ยวมาไม่ถึงก็ถือกับปังเกงเนี่ยเวลาได้อยู่แล้วไง เห็นไหมสวัสดีปีใหม่ไม่สมัครเลย เดี๋ยวเดือนมันนี้ปีนี้ยังไม่ได้ชิมนะ
She's testing the sauce with sticky rice there. Interesting.
บดทึกใหญ่แล้ว
Jeez, let's get out. I've never been to the morning market and get this busy. Maybe because this is New Year, because we get a lot of tourists from our neighboring country, from Thailand, and domestic tourists coming from other provinces as well. Wow, look. Those are dry wrap. So, a lot of fresh produce.
เห็ดสะดุดซ่องขันดู
Even live ducks. Wow.
ไลเซนซีให้บ่เอาน่ะ
Beautiful fella. Alright, so that's the morning market that again opens from 4:30 until 10. You can get anything from here, from fresh produce, frog, snake, eels, live fish, live ducks, you name it. I'm gonna have rice porridge. I don't think there's any place where I can sit down anymore. It's full.
งานมาหมดแล้วอย่างเป็นโม่อุ๊บหลังร้อนๆนั่นแหละข้างหน้าเดี๋ยวไอ้ไปเอาใครเข้ามาแล้วหน่วยนึงเนาะ
Okay. Nang nam pen nào. Okay. Nang nam there. So this is Luang Prabang rice porridge. This shop has been here for ages. When I first came here in 2006, I already saw it, and it's still here. So this is some chili sauce where you can add on, and also some soy sauce as well. I don't think I'm gonna add anything on. Let's try it. Very good. It's been a long time since I last had it. So oftentimes I got asked by my followers, as somebody who's new in town, what should I try for Lao food, particularly here in Luang Prabang. I would say if you're gonna go for something adventurous, you can try stew. Either fish, chicken, or pork, or even beef stew. Those are very good, one of my favorite. It's quite spicy though, but you can always ask them to not put a lot chili in it. Stew, and then you can try the Mekong wheat. The Mekong wheat is one of the local snacks here that you better try when you're here. Sticky rice, sticky rice is everywhere in the country. And Luang Prabang sausage is very good. It's a lot bigger than the rest of the sausage from other parts of Laos, and it tastes very unique because Luang Prabang has won an award many times when there was a food competition between the provinces. Like stew is one of them, the sausage is one of them as well. It tastes so good, you're gonna love it. So yeah. ยังมาใส่มักเผ็ดไล่เถอะเนาะ มักเผ็ดจนแดงเลย He had lots of chili in it. As you can see, it's red. And look at mine. Wow. Oh. so on the other video I have mentioned about the Naga, the spirit of the water, the protector, and that's why in every temple you will have this beautiful serpent creature decorated in front of the doorstep of the temple. But if you see something like this, looks like the dragon is swallowing the Naga. Now what's the story behind it? Well, according to the story, so once upon a time there was a battle between the dragon and the Naga. So those two are different things. So they're trying to compete one another, who will be the boss or who will be in charge of the ocean. So then they come to an agreement that, okay, if we set up a battle and whoever wins, that one is going to be the spirit of the water, or the one who's in charge of the ocean. And then the dragon said, my power is I can swallow the whole world, so I'm gonna swallow you. If I can swallow you, you know, the whole body, that means I win the battle. And the Naga was like, okay, I'm up for it. And what happened is that as the dragon is swallowing the Naga from the tail all the way, the Naga is extending his body longer and longer and longer, and from one head he disguised into 2 head, and then 3 head, 4 head, 5 head, and then 7 head, and it becomes impossible for the dragon to swallow the Naga. So in the end, the Naga won the battle, so he becomes a spirit or the protector of the oceans. And in today's world, every Buddhist temple has this statue in front of it, is to honor of the Naga. So it becomes a sign of the power and the protector, as you can see here. Okay, we are walking to the big market. It would take about 20 minutes. And 20 minutes is nothing for me, but for a lot of Lao people, that is very far away. So I have the nickname in this town because everyone knows me. Not everyone, I think most people know me, because I'm known to be not the walker. Like everywhere in town I would walk, and people assume that I don't have the motorbike, which I don't. I mean, I sold it. And they're so kind. Every time I just saw me in the street, they just want to drop me off, and I'm like, no, it's okay. I chose to walk on purpose because I love it. I love walking. And you know, for a lot of Lao people, this is a big surprise. I mean, in this scorching hot weather, who would do that anyway? But I did. And people just find it fascinating. So, oh yeah, this is the big roundabout. This is one of the main highlights in Luang Prabang. Mainly the local tourists coming from other province or from outside of town, when they come to Luang Prabang, this is the hangout area for them. So this is one of the oldest hotels in Luang Prabang. It's called Maison Suvarnabhumi. I think it was a house. It used to be the house of one of our king in Luang Prabang back in the day. They have been renovating it. Yeah. They have very nice pool behind this building. Alright, so this is Lao China Railway ticket office. If you come here, there probably won't be a long line waiting like before, because it's much easier now to get it because of the app. But if you can, I think it's better to ask somebody to book it for you, as they can book it straight from the app and just pay them cash. And just in case you want to book it by yourself using the app, you have to download it from the App Store, and you will need Lao phone number. So this is Luang Prabang Night Bazaar, or Tat Luang Park, that's what they call it. See, this large space is for concert event or for market fair, and any other big events is always take place here. So I think 6-7 times a year there will be some events going on in here, and it becomes the main hangout for the local people. As you can see, there are quite many chairs there on the stage. That is the concert for the new year. Alright, here we go. It took me about 25 minutes to get here. So this is called Posey Market, one of the biggest market in Luang Prabang, I think one of the 7. And this is the biggest and the oldest market in Luang Prabang. I don't know when it opened. As far as I remember, when I was around 6 years old, when my parents brought me to Luang Prabang for the first time, it was already here. I remember that I spent like a few hours collecting the elastic, you know, on the ground while my parents were busy looking at the stalls. And yeah, so we're gonna explore this area first. So there are 3 different sections, from groceries, clothing, and dry food, which is down there. So this area is for jewelry, for cell phone and clothing store. So yeah, all shoes and clothing, and a lot of store like this selling, you know, preserved and dry food. Let's take a look in this section. So these are for garlic, onions, and dried chili. So these are crispy pork and cured meat. Something like this, you can preserve it for a very long time. And even Luang Prabang chili sauce called jabong. Something like this you can keep it as long as a month or 2 months or something. So if you come to Luang Prabang, if you want to get something for your friends and family back home, especially something typical Luang Prabang or local made food, this is the place that you should look for. Yeah. Oh, this is the buffalo skin. This one is very chewy. For those who don't have a good teeth, I would not recommend it. What you can do is you can not grill it, you put it in the fire and leave it for like 10 minutes or something, and then you chew it. It's like chewing gum. Sabai di man. So this is my favorite lady. Every time before I go to London, I would buy something from her, because like I said, this food is something that you can keep for a long time. Most of the things that I brought with me is one of these sauce, and you know, one of these snacks. This is a deep fried mushroom. It tastes very good, like Luang Prabang snack. And then as you can see, those are crispy pork skin. ไปเล่นไส้ปีใหม่นี่นะบ่ได้ไปไส้หรอก So this is sour pork. This is one of the things that I was... Oh, okay. อยากไปเที่ยวไส้สัน ไปญี่ปุ่น อยากไปญี่ปุ่น อ๋อ อันนี้เท่าไหร่กัน เอาแค่หนึ่ง โอเค เอานี่ให้ได้เดี๋ยวย่อเจ้าบุกินสิเดี๋ยวเจ้าได้ใส่ไส้ น่าจะบ่ได้ไปไส้อะไรอยู่บ้านนะ So this is what I just mentioned. This is Luang Prabang wheat. It's already dry, so if you buy this, you have to fry it before you eat it. When you put in the hot oil, you can leave it for like a second or two something, and it's ready to take it out because it's very thin and it's dry. Yeah, this is a very typical Luang Prabang snack. We call it, I forgot the name. It is flour with sugar cane. Yeah. So let's take a look in the meat section. So this is where all the restaurants, hotels, and businesses in Luang Prabang come get their supplies. So we're gonna start from the fish. These are tilapia. As you can see, there's plenty of them. Wow. So these are sold per kilo. These are catfish. A bit of warning for those who are vegan or vegetarian, probably not for you. So these are meat section. You can find pork, chicken, beef, all in here. Wow. All kinds of meat. So this is the market that I always come to get my things like meat or vegetables or just anything. It's a bit cheaper, not a lot cheaper. It's a bit cheaper than the morning market because morning market, I think because there are a lot of tourists there, that's the reason why it's more expensive. So this is the veggie section, the fresh produce. This part is a little bit similar to the morning market, though more busy. There are food salons next to the market here. He's my people. He speaks King Khmer, so I understand him. So if you do a food tour or cooking class, this is the market that they're gonna take you to. So in the morning, they're gonna take you to the market and take you all around, explain, you know, what kind of herbs used for, and then they will buy food and then you go cook. At least that's one of the cooking classes in town provide for the tour package. I used to work for them. Oh wow, look, this eggs now has gone up to 100,000 per crate. Back then it was only 18,000 is the inflation, guys. It's very scary. Let's take a look more on the clothing section. You will be surprised that most of the stores here owned by Vietnamese people. Yeah, this is Lao traditional skirt. Beautiful. These are silk. Look. Beautiful. These are all hand woven, I think, but it doesn't look like. I think things like this are hand woven. This one, I don't think so. Like it's factory made. It's beautiful though. So a lot of women would wear this skirt when they go to the temple or join the wedding ceremony or other spiritual ceremony. It is considered to be rude for a lot of women to wear you know, trousers or skirt, like modern skirt, into a traditional wedding or other type of ceremony that involve with something spiritual. Look, beautiful. We call it sin. Sawadee. Alright, so this is one of the very first elevator in Laos and it's broken. It's been broken for a long time and they never fixed it. So up here on the second floor, these are where the gold shops are, the jewelry like silver, gold, and other valuable jewelry. It's all in here. So if you want to get married, this is some of the things that you should get. So it's a part of the dowry in Laos. You should get either bracelet, necklace, or anything gold for your future wife. And the price of gold has gone up a lot as well because of inflation. Back then, a piece of necklace, I don't know how many carat, it cost only 6 million, and now it's gone up to 25, 24 million. Yeah, beautiful. Some rings. Piece of silver. Sorry, I gotta turn it off because of the music in the background. It's not good. So in case you want to get something for basket for the garbage, you can get it here. This is bamboo basket, stove, sticky rice box, broom, whatever is right in front of this big market. They have everything. Okay, let me show you something. So I saw this house listed for sale. So after I got back to Laos, I was so busy looking for a place to live, like I'm looking for a place to rent. But then I saw this house was listed for sale, and just my curiosity, I just want to know how much it costs, the house in this area. And it was up for sale, starting price at 290 million kip. So 290 million kip with today's inflation is around like $17,000 or something, which is very cheap compared to the old town areas. And this one needs a lot of work to be done to be able to live inside. It's not like I'm looking to buy or anything, just that I'm just curious. And it turns out that even with this price, very cheap, nobody wants to buy it. And why? Because in this area is belong to the government. This whole piece of land is belong to the government. So basically the homeowner here, they can't have the paper to own the, how can I say, they don't have 100% right to own the piece of land, let's say, because back in the day when the market first started, according to the local, they were supposed to expand the market to this area, but somehow they didn't have the budget, so the project was put on hold, and then people come and build their house in this area. But technically it still belongs to the government, so someday if they want to have it back, they can have it back. So you can't do anything about it. So that's why you cannot have the land deed with your name on it. It's just the yellow paper, that's how they call it. So yeah, that's why it's so cheap. Where normally a house like this in this area, if you can own it 100%, it's going to cost at least 500-600 million kip. That's about $30,000 to $35,000, but this one is like not even $20,000. So anyway, good to know. And as you can see in this area, nobody is building like big concrete house because they know that someday in the future the government probably want to take it back, and that's gonna be a waste of money to build it. So that's why they have second home elsewhere. So yeah, if you compare the price at the old town area, like I said, a small house that costs you $200,000 to $300,000, this one is only $17,000. So it's a big difference. Again, without paper, there's no point to buy it, right? And this is another house that I had a look at. This one is more pretty. It costs more. It's 680 million kip, but again, it has no paper. That's about $35,000, which is still very cheap in this area because it's next to the market, and still nobody want to buy it because of the reason that I told you. Yeah. Alright everyone, I think this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the market, and I want to wish you all the best and Happy New Year in 2024, okay? Take good care, and I'll see you in the next video, and thank you so much for supporting me It's been an amazing journey, and I'm so glad I'm still loving what I'm doing now. So thanks a lot. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.